Everyone, today I'm going to be showing you the best farm in my opinion that you can make, and it's one of these iron farms. These things are absolutely awesome. If you're redstone or whatever, it doesn't matter. This thing is like awesome. Just make one of these by your base, at least 100 blocks away from a village, whatever. If you have like a villager breeder, I recommend you need to make one of these like at least 100 blocks away, or like everything will get all complicated and stuff, and I'll go over that in my game mechanics video that I will be making. But yeah, sorry little guy, we need that block. Anyways, so what you're gonna do first is you're going to make a 4 wide kind of hole, I guess. And then, yeah, there we go. And then from this block, you're going to want to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're basically going to want to make a spawning platform. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, did I make that too long? I feel like I did. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I did. Yeah, it needs to be 8 from the middle, not 8 from this outer block. But I'm going to go ahead and fill that in, and then I will be right back. Okay, so this is what we've got. This little platform right here. And you can just test this. Well, actually, I don't know if that'll work without the wall yet. I will try it very quickly. Yeah, no. Okay, that won't work without the wall. But, I guess you can kind of see where we're going with this. Yeah, we're gonna need a little wall. So, I'm going to check something real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and what I was checking, actually we have an iron golem already, but I was just checking how high I need to make the wall. I couldn't quite remember. And yeah, so I got that all fixed up. And as you can see, the next thing we're going to be doing is making this little diagonal type thing. So yeah, I'm gonna pop back onto the tutorial world and get started on that. Well, that was kind of funny. When I was trying to log off or get off the server, I enabled not only cinematic mode, but when F3, I really don't know how that happened. I didn't hit that. Well, I guess I did. Or whatever. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, anyways. So, for that little thing you saw that has all the water, we're going to go to the corner block and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then make this little diagonal pattern, and if you want to double check that, make sure you didn't do anything wrong. That should be 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Check. That is perfectly good. Alright. So you're going to want to do that for all the corners. And yeah, I guess I'll be back with you in a second. Okay, so this is what you should end up with. Something that looks a little bit like this. Alright, so the next thing you're going to want to do is fill in these little gaps right here. That it should also leave a 4 wide space, and if you were to put in a water source, it would go right to the edge of that block. Alright, so just put in that little, I guess, wall thing, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I'm back, and I went ahead and did the next step, which is basically from that little wall point, just fill it in around, make this little thing. That's where our doors are going to be. And now we can go ahead and start placing the doors. So, these doors, you're going to want to make sure they're facing that way. And the way you can do that is you just kind of walk up behind them, and you can see if I don't have any of these. I'm just going to do this. Yeah, very simple. then you're going to leave a 1 block gap and keep going, and then leave the corner block open. So that should mean you have the 4 right here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, perfect, and these should be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, perfect. And you're just going to want to repeat that process all the way around. Yep. Oops, leave that one open. And yeah, so I'll do that real quick, and actually I'll go and do the next step too, which is basically just put in little pillars like this, and you can obviously tell that we're about to put a roof on this thing, and you're actually very close to being done. So, you know, just kind of have blocks in between where the missing doors are, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so I'm back, and I've done all of these little outer edges, and I've also pretty much completed one side of it. So basically what I did over here was I just added a roof, well, not really a roof, but like a roof for the doors, and I'll explain the next part in the game mechanics video, but you're just going to, on each one of these doors, make sure there are 2 blocks like this, and it'll make little pods, I guess you could say, and you're going to do that for all of the sides. So I'll do that real quick, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so what I've done is I've completed all of the little pods on the back, and also I've added this little quadrant on everything except for this side. This will kind of be the little part where I show you what I actually did. But, okay, so torches I usually just put right in there just to, you know, light the place up. I don't think it's 100% necessary because everything will be covered in water, so it won't really matter 100%. But, you know, I like to do it, just light up the place, doesn't matter. But anyways. Alright, so on over here, how you're going to get that little quadrant thing, you're going to come out 3 blocks where these guys will have where the little villagers that'll be standing here will have a 4 block little moving space thing, and then you're just going to add a little wall around it, make sure they don't get out, and then, you know, add a little roof. And if you want to be extra safe, go ahead and add like half slabs just a little further up. Doesn't matter. It's for witch protection. I'll go over that in the game mechanics video. Alright, so now that you've done all of that, it is time to put our water in, put the villagers in, and then just do the killing thing, and then we'll be absolutely done with this. Alright, so place water in all of the corners, like this. And then I'm going to place water on those 2 blocks right there. And right here. And that will ensure that they all get pushed to the middle when they spawn in. Alright, and I guess I'll just represent that real quick with this little fella. What did I do? What did I do? I guess you can't spawn in water or something. There we go. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, you can see, you know, it dropped to its death. But anyways, now let's put in the villagers. So, how I do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then that's it. For that one, and then over here, the exact opposite, we are also going to do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And for the other 2, there will be 7 villagers. It's up to you how you get them in there. I might do a thing on villager transportation if you need me to. But I just put 7 villagers in there, pretty sure. Hopefully I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm back, and I have finished these little quadrant things. I've added a roof, and by the way, I don't know if I told you, I don't think I did, but I recommend, you know, just adding some torches in there. But yeah, so on you need to have a little pattern going. 8 on this side, 8 on that side, 7 on that side, 7 on that side. If you do another layer of this, you kind of want it to be the opposite. So if that's 8, the one above it will be 7. That's what I do. I don't really know if it affects it, but it might. Okay, so now that you've done all that, really, it works. You can add a roof to this if you're going to make another layer. But if you're not, I recommend maybe just adding some torches around the place. Whatever, doesn't really matter. And one thing also that I'm going to do is make a little killing chamber. Nothing too advanced. Just spawn, they die. I'm not going to make a filtration system. If you want to know how to do one of those, then I'll try to put a link in the description if I remember, which I should, but I don't know. Alright, so you're just gonna need a hopper, whatever. I'm not going to go and put chest in it. You can, doesn't matter. Well, actually, it kind of does for you guys, but grab some signs and some lava. Yeah, that is how you're gonna kill these little schmites and get your stuff. So we will just put all of the drops into that hopper right there, and alright. So now put signs on the walls. These dudes are 3 tall, so their head will be in the lava, as ours is not. Anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here real quick, and then I'll put that back. And really, you are 100% done. Like, you're actually done. Okay? And just to show you the collection system works, let's go ahead and make one of these, another one of these little iron golems. Get it going. Yeah. Yeah. So satisfying. Anyways, that's all I'm going to do for this video. Be sure to check out the game mechanics video. I guarantee you will find it enjoyable, and it will help you understand how this farm works, how you can make it more efficient, all that stuff. So yeah, make sure to do that. If you haven't already, consider subscribing, and you know, leave a like. Tell me what kind of farms and stuff I should do next. If you haven't already seen the shulker farm tutorial and you play on a faction server, I do recommend doing that. But anyways, that is all I'm going to do today. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.